Dad Mod's Media Machine presents the Brews with the Dudes podcast.
I love that, like this, like Halloween lanterns as like the break up the monotony behind us. That might have to be a new thing. Like if I continue filming right here,
just put it up.
I'm just gonna keep those up there. That's really good. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Brews with the Dudes podcast.
Yeah, our last one of the year.
Yeah, of fucking 2020.
Yeah, so we figured we would kind of say fuck you to 2020 and kick off the new year with a bunch of fantastic guests and a lot of good laughs.
Man.
And just
start
off on the right foot. You know?
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna close this thing out by also starting off on a good foot with some freaking awesome people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So hey, thanks you guys for joining us. We're not gonna jabber too much. We're just gonna get straight into it because it is a long podcast.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as we did.
So grab a drink, kick back, and relax, and enjoy the show.
So, fuck 2020. Here's the 2021.
I don't know why I waved goodbye, but...
Bye, 2020, with your bitch ass. All right, hey, Ryan, welcome to the New Year's special, ultra, mega awesome edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Podcast. That's right. We should probably say this is a podcast.
Yes, it's a podcast.
But people don't know that are listening or watching. So, hey, welcome, dude. So the viewers, in case you guys aren't familiar with who Ryan is.
That's Ryan.
This is him.
Hello.
This is him.
Ryan.
So he appears occasionally in the E30 series.
Yep.
Which will make a lot more sense once that's actually out on the Dad Mods channel. He
is also... You're a founding father of Pushing Pistons?
Founding father. That's one way to put it.
I'm not sure about founding father, but, you know, one of the
OGs.
People in charge, I guess.
The originators.
Yeah. Pushing Pistons is another local car group in the area, more towards like the younger crowd, such as yourself. Good group of guys, except for you.
Yeah,
a little bit trouble. Okay. Hell yeah, man.
So I asked you earlier, and I'm going to ask you again. You're not at your house, are you?
No, I am. I'm at my parents' house, and I'm in my mom's work office. So, it's a well lit room with good Wi-Fi. So I was told those two parameters, and I did it.
Is that where she shoots her OnlyFans stuff?
Oh, stop it.
Is she home?
She's downstairs, but...
Never mind. I'm not going to make that joke.
We're just going to go right into the greasy stuff, huh? Nice, man. Well, I mean, you can't tell from the picture that you're seeing, but I'm in a dining room. With a black backdrop and Halloween lantern lights behind us to break up the black void.
Yeah. I was told a well-lit room, and this doesn't match anything of what you guys are doing.
It's lit. There's a light right there.
It looks good. It works, man.
It works.
Of course,
it works.
The fact that you're in your parents' house and you're wearing what looks like a college hoodie. You look like every...
Yep, UMD.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Do I go there? No, but
you look like every
works.
college meme ever.
Every college meme? Most college memes. There isn't like a fraternity, like any Greek letters or anything like that, so...
Yeah, basically, I'm like the perfect stereotype UMD, university, and I dropped out from there, so, might as well keep rocking their apparel, right?
Hell yeah, man. Well, hey, I mean, like, I want to say that I went to, like, 3 different colleges, so,
Turned out great.
Yeah. I went 3 different colleges and didn't finish most of them, we'll put it that way.
Well, I'm about batting 0 for 2. Gone to 2 different and dropped off from both, so I'm staying consistent.
Yeah, exactly. I'm 1 for 3.
I'm 1 for 1.
1 for 1. Well, not everyone's as fortunate to just like know what you're gonna go to school for.
Oh God, if I could go back, I'd never go for school.
I went and I was like, oh my God, I am not going to work on rusty Ford Tauruses the rest of my life. And so I dropped out of automotive.
See, I went and was like, oh my God, I'm going to work on rusty Ford Tauruses the rest of my life.
You just accepted your fate. Like, well, I guess this is me now.
I got it. I paid $5,000 for this. So.
Working on a probe and the rust from it's falling in your eye, and you're like, I'm quickly becoming one with this car.
Engineering quickly slapped me in the face at UMD, so,
Ooh, engineering. Yeah, that's a tough program, man.
Just go through OSAC.
So much math.
That's what I'm doing. Learning as I go.
All right, Ryan. So, it's the year's end podcast. It's the New Year's podcast, and
thankfully.
I'm stepping on things. Which way am I going? So 2020 being the dumpster fire that it is.
I wish I had some.
That's a great shirt.
We gotta talk about it. So, all right, my man. Let's kick this off with what were our 2 questions again?
I was trying to find the list of the rest of the questions.
Oh my God, we're so good at podcasting.
Yes, we are fantastic. The one you just sent me.
Okay. All right, perfect. What was the best thing that happened to you in 2020?
Oh, well, it's probably a short list like everyone else's, but I don't know. The thing that kept coming to mind is how friendships evolve over time. Mm-hmm. I would say over this weird, not the best year, it just kind of grew friendships closer and just kind of made them better, so to say.
Dude, that's awesome.
Kind of like cut out the crap, so to say, and then just amplify the goodness, if that makes sense.
So does that relate then to, we were just talking about the car club thing. Is that a big part of it? Is it like that group of guys that you're getting closer with? And
Oh yeah. I have I've had a really close core of the kind of like the admin people and all that type of stuff, that we just kind of gotten closer and closer. Yeah. And outside of the car group too, I talk to Donnie every day at work, just kind of growing friendships everywhere kind of thing.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
God, that's so cool to think that your sort of silver lining of the year is that you're strengthening friendships. Whether you're meeting new people or you're getting closer with the buddies that you already got. At a time when socialization is probably the hardest to pull off for everybody.
Oh yeah.
It's almost frowned upon.
Yeah, right.
Which
I know.
Is weird.
We're probably going to catch some glares because we're sitting next to each other. We're 3 inches or feet or whatever from each other. So
is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, that's fucking awesome. That's a good silver lining to have. And isn't it funny? And this is something I was actually kind of excited to talk about in the future, but it's cool. It's coming up now. There's something really unique about car people and the relationships, the friendships that form just from having a hobby like that. I don't know if there's something special about cars, but there's just the friendships that blossom out of it are pretty awesome.
What's always made me wonder stuff like that is cars is a dumb hobby.
Man.
It's a really dumb hobby.
Fiscally irresponsible.
Every car guy agrees to that. Every car guy's like, oh yeah, this is dumb as hell. But it's fun. When it does work, that 15 minutes that everything falls into place, it's a blast.
And then you share that 15 minutes with the people that you care about, and then all of a sudden everyone's excited, and then it breaks, and then we all join together to fix whatever or whatnot.
Maybe that's one of the things. Maybe that's one of the binders that holds it all together. If you're constantly having to repair the piles of shit that you drive, you're sort of working through a challenge. And
together.
Exactly. So it's always kind of this bonding experience.
Is it like any other group project where it's one really smart person doing most of the work? Well, usually the guy who owns the car maybe not doing as much work.
Oh, that's me. That's awesome. I will take full credit on that one.
Are you the kid that ate paste?
Oh. I'm the guy that asks people to come over and then watch as they fix my stuff for me.
But you're like, I bought you pizza.
That's okay.
I'm learning.
I know you got rust in your eyes, you're bleeding, and it's been 3 hours, but here's some Dominoes. Thank you.
Here's a Busch Light.
Perfect. I know, man. And like speaking from my own experience too, it's like just thinking in terms of friendships. After high school, what formed the best groups of people, the best groups of friends, was hands down cars.
Oh yeah.
Like I was into a bunch of other things. I did rock climbing, I did skateboarding, and don't get me wrong, like there were friendships that came out of that, but it was nothing like the car scene.
Yeah, I think the more I think about it, I think almost 90% of my friends are easily just car people.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Like the most fun experiences I've had in my life, I mean, other than like spending time with my kids and all that crap, involve cars.
Yeah.
It's whether it's driving down to Kansas or the first time you came out to Power Cruise and drinking with your parents, like that was fun.
Power Cruise is always a good time.
Yeah, like I have a bunch of friends still from high school, but there's one that has been with me even, from high school days. He's the best man in my wedding. I'm the best man in his. It's just, and then everyone else, has just gained from cars, and it's just crazy how a stupid hobby that you follow and spend money on can build the biggest and greatest friendships.
Oh, I know. It's wild. It really is just like the dumbest fiscal hobby imaginable. I mean,
yeah.
Just like the barrier to entry is simply cost. Like knowledge is important, but let's face it, you can buy your way into it.
Yeah.
You can go so broke.
Man, I look at the BMW, for example, and like I've tried to explain to the wife how much money is going to be going into the car. She's like, "How much did you pay for that, though?" Don't.
I know,
Don't
right?
worry about it. Don't worry about that.
When you start doubling and tripling the value of the car.
I don't know about.
Well, I should say not tripling the value. You're spending triple the value of it.
Yeah. So I keep trying to tell them, like, it'll go up in value though. It's an old BMW, and it's kind of going up, but not enough to justify the cost.
God, when you think about it, of all of I would guess that the ratio, if you look at it like a sort of a marginal thing, or rather a ratio, the Civic is probably the most expensive ratio against the amount that or the purchase price.
Yeah.
So we bought it for $80, and we're probably like a grand into it now.
Well, after breaking a CV axle.
Yeah.
About $1,000.
So I mean that's like saying that we bought the shoebox Ford for $6,000. Okay, so 80 to 1,000, 6,000 to, how many times does 80 go into 1,000?
10,
12 and a half or something like that. 12 and a half times 6 is what? Almost $50,000. That'd be a pretty cool car.
$80.
Yeah, we
it's
paid
an
$80.
award-winning race car.
It is an award-winning car. If we'll ever get the frickin' award for it.
Stop it.
All right, well, we got to talk about that 350Z of yours.
Yes.
So you've got a real sexy 350Z. You got to tell the people a little bit about that.
Well, it's a 2004 350Z. It's obviously a manual. I'm not going to buy an automatic one. And for the longest, probably about a year, I was waiting for it to get painted. It finally got painted, and it's great. I really enjoy that thing.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
Nice, so it's black with like a red flake or a brown flake or something like that.
Gold pearl. Gold pearl.
Now that's a one-off color, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else has done it.
Didn't you get to name it?
Well, I don't even know what I'd name it. But yeah, it's everything was mixed by the guy who painted it, Brownie. He does good work with a spray gun, that's for sure.
Yeah, what's this company called again?
It's a Finish Factory in all caps with an exclamation point at the end.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a very Brownie image as far as like all caps with exclamation point. Just full of energy, like, here you go. It's in your face.
Yeah, he does a really good job with the spray gun, that's for sure.
Yeah, that turned out beautiful.
It's a beautiful color, and the flake laid down perfect on that.
It did. So how much work did you do in 2020 on that thing?
Oh, geez. Well, it sat for a while. I didn't drive it a lot because it was down to bare metal in the quarter panel. It was starting to rust through, bubbling, paint, all that stuff, and it cracked through the body filler that was on it. There was probably a good 3/8 of an inch of filler on that thing. It was ridiculous.
Yuck.
And then basically my buddy Josh just took a sander to it and says, "Well, you got to do it now." So I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." So naturally, I hired him to body work it into. It basically looks brand new. The dude did wonders with the body work.
God damn.
And, as I said, I invite my friends over to help, and then I let them do all the work. Right?
Yeah. Well, as long as you're supplying the bush lights.
Exactly. And I don't know what I'm doing, and I've never done body work before, and he was gracious enough to lend me a hand. And in the span of probably spring to midsummer,
That's
it went
awesome.
from pretty much bare metal to prime to paint, and drove it way too much after that.
Nice.
Well, it's
man.
a car. You're supposed
Long
to drive
overdue.
it.
Long overdue.
Put the miles on it.
Oh yeah.
That must have been exciting to watch that roll out after being sprayed,
man.
roll out of the booth, get the sun on it.
Yeah, I remember it was at the beginning of the year. A couple of the buddies talked me into go autocrossing in Brainerd with a car that wasn't even primed, and we get out there and it was April or something, and go out and autocross it, and then halfway through the day it starts snowing. So here's me in a 350Z that's primed.
Wow.
I'm driving in the snow, and then on the way back it's sleeting. There's slush on the ground. It's a horrible drive.
God.
Wow.
Wouldn't have traded it for the world. That was a blast.
Yeah,
Terrifying, but
man.
a blast.
But see, that's what cars do. They give you memories you're never going to forget. It's experiences that are once in a lifetime.
Yeah, and never try again because of that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'd probably drive down to Kansas again in that shitty car of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. That's awesome. So, well, okay. Well, I got to ask then. So 2021, right around the corner. What are you looking forward to the most? What are you the most excited about for 2021?
And so going from a completely irresponsible hobby to probably the most adulting thing I'll say in a while is I've wanted to buy a house for this entire year.
Nice.
And me and the wife have just gotten cock blocked left and right about it, and I'm hoping soon I'll be able to buy a house. So I'm really looking forward to owning a house.
Well, hey, this is going to sound a little opportunistic, and hopefully this doesn't come out the wrong way. But there's a whole lot of people that are about to default on mortgages. So,
and that's kind of what we've been told, and kind of like what we've been like, it sucks for other people, but let me see your houses.
Yeah, pretty much. So this might be a buyer's market coming up pretty quick here.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping.
The market does that. It fluctuates so much. One year it's for sellers, next year it's for buyers.
Well, and the irony is the market is higher than I've ever seen it in my adult life as of right now. And that's I think about to change. Yeah. About to change significantly.
Yeah. This entire, basically, from the spring till now, we've been fighting people that are, offering 20 grand over asking and all that crap. And I'm into cars. I don't have that much money to blow on a house right now. So, or at least that much down to blow on a house.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I mean, hey, that might be the blessing in disguise then. Where it's
that's what I'm hoping.
It's more time
because
to save.
it's fallen through so many times, it might work out to where the market falls out from underneath itself and it's, 2008 all over again, and you're able to pick up a foreclosure for a good price. You never know.
Or you might just get stuck renting for the rest of your life. Who knows?
Oh, God. Let's hope not.
No. You'll find a
after
house.
my heater went out on Christmas Eve, I'd rather not, but
Oof. That sucks. So I'm assuming you're looking for something with a huge garage, because that's just what car guys do.
Obviously,
Bigger garage, the better. So you're going to buy a warehouse and set up a tent inside it? Shayla going to go for that?
I'll say if I had my way,
Yep.
But sadly, I have to take her into consideration.
Yeah. Women ruin everything. Until you
the real
realize they
boss,
make
yeah.
everything better.
Yep.
Because car guys are idiots.
Yep.
I would literally sleep on a cot next to my car in the
yeah.
garage, and that's why I'm just not fit to watch children on my own.
Yeah, my wife she gives me shit whenever I cook. She's like, well, you just know how to make like ramen and frozen chicken nuggets. Like, well, yeah. I have a car. I have expensive hobbies.
Exactly.
I gotta cut corners.
I could rebuild an engine.
Yeah.
You hand me a bucket of parts, I'll put the motor together, but
but God
cook
forbid I
ramen.
make spaghetti from scratch.
pretty much. God damn, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a great way to a great thing to look forward to for 2021. You were married in 2019, right?
Yep. Luckily,
Okay.
before shit hit the fan.
Dude, I've heard of a few people. Buddy Evan, he got married in 2020. It was a mess. I mean, like, they had to have it fairly remote, and I think they had to have people spaced that were actually able to attend. It was, they made the best of it, and it was really pretty. And I mean, they're happy, so we're happy, but it wasn't the same. That wasn't what they wanted to do.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I
unfortunately.
actually have a wedding coming up in 2 days. My brother-in-law is getting married, and
Oh man.
and it's obviously not ideal, but obviously I'm going to support as much as I physically can.
Cardboard cutout.
All the precautions.
There you go.
Put a nice suit on the cardboard cutout. Put it up there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then it's three-dimensional looking. So you have the cardboard cutout, but you put actual clothes on it.
It's all about layering.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the mask on, they won't even notice.
That's true. There you go.
Ryan's awfully quiet.
Yeah. You just print out like Ryan Reynolds' full body, and then you just put the mask over and say, no, it's Ryan Peterson, not Ryan Reynolds. Nice, man. All right, so I think we're coming up on our time here.
Yep.
So Ryan, thank you very much for joining us. I think we ought to have you back for a full-length one pretty soon here.
Hell yeah.
This
I
is a
would
good
love
time.
to.
Yeah, man. So, hey, fuck 2020. And
Couldn't agree more.
we'll see you in 2021, bud.
Hell yeah. I'll see you tomorrow, Donnie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
Later, man.
All right. Catch you later, guys.
Yep, so yeah.
Spruce. Spruce is here.
DJ Spruce,
DJ Spruce.
who
All
was
right.
the DJ at my wedding.
Let's admit the Spruce Goose. He was the DJ at your
was.
wedding. Yeah,
He
that's
was
right.
also the DJ of the 224 for many drunken nights.
Oh, many. many of the drunken nights. I kind of love this. I kind of love that we're having like a multitude of people on.
It's like the Jay Leno show.
Spruce Goose, where you at?
Hey.
There's our
Hey.
guy. What is up, my man?
Living the dream.
Welcome to the pod.
Again.
Good. I want to test my audio this time first before.
Dude, you sound great.
Good. I have a proper mic this time.
Oh, right on,
Nice.
man.
Redeem myself from the Christmas special.
Here's another issue though. It's possible that Zoom was trying to automatically set volume levels, so it might have set them incorrectly. Like you might have been sitting too far back and spoke, so it it increased the volume or something like that. So when you spoke or leaned forward, it got really loud, and so it tried to adjust again, and then it got really quiet. It could be.
But I was using
Quirky.
I was using a mic that night though.
Oh, that's so
The earbud
weird.
mic. It was very weird.
Yeah. Well, hey, you
is
sound
what it
great
is.
now,
It is.
man.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Well, welcome back. Fuck 2020.
Fuck 2020.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so this is kind of our farewell podcast.
Yeah, the hell with this year. This is our opportunity to talk shit about what apparently is
Everything.
like the most difficult year in, I wouldn't say American history, but like, let's just say that grandparents
Recent
say they never.
history.
Yeah, recent
Yeah.
history is a good way.
Everybody old that I've ever talked to has said the same thing, that there's never been a year that they remember that's nearly as insane as this year. So
And
we're living through it.
I'm hoping that in like 5 years from now, we can look back at it and just laugh.
We could tell it to fuck itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully we
Definitely,
can
dude.
extinguish this dumpster fire that is 2020.
Hey!
God damn it.
Nice! Nice. I keep stepping on this fucking cord.
Oh,
that was for
snap.
fire.
Oh, I couldn't even see it.
Man, I love that I wore this shirt today. That's the second time that got to come up. Oh man! All right,
Got to flex the shirt.
I try to be a cup half full kind of person. So the question I got to pose to everybody tonight is, what is the best thing that happened to you in 2020?
Hands down, the best thing that happened to me would be welcoming my third child, Bodhi, to the world.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude, how crazy is it having kids in the middle of a pandemic?
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Because I'm in the same boat. I mean,
but at the same time, they don't know any better. So like, this is like their normal. They don't have a lot to compare it against. So
yeah, because I know conceiving a child during the pandemic isn't that bad.
Like the biggest thing.
Yeah, imagine that.
Like with Oliver, our oldest, we refer to it as the yucky germ. And he always sees these different things when he's watching Flippy or whatnot. And he always like, I want to go do that when the yucky germ's gone. And we have like a mile-long list of like things he wants to do when the yucky germ is gone.
That's cool. That's a good way to word it. Yeah, the yucky germ. Huh. That really puts it into sort of a language he can understand. It's like there's just a germ that's going around.
Kids don't know any better.
Yeah, he doesn't need to know that how many hundreds of thousands of people have died.
Yeah, or how many times the government has screwed over its people and stuff like that.
Yeah, all those fun things. He just gets to think like, oh, there's a cold going around.
Well, he doesn't even have that kind of a perspective to really know what a cold really is. I mean,
That's so true.
It's true.
A young 4-year-old.
Oh, man. Then really, like, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, because he missed it.
Really.
Really?
He's not in pre-K, is he?
Nope.
Or was he?
No.
Okay, so you don't have any of the school stuff to worry about, and
No.
Yeah, man.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. He's lucky. I wish I could be 4 years old and just not give a shit.
Yeah, there's times when I would definitely trade. This
It's
year
just,
I would definitely trade.
He doesn't get to be as social as he usually, which he wasn't really super social anyway. But it's neither here nor there, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, we're hopefully closing in on the tail end of this thing, and we can start getting kids back together, and so see some semblance of normalcy.
Well, yeah, kids need to interact with each other.
Oh my God,
they need to play with each other and kind of learn their boundaries within,
Mm-hmm.
It'll be welcomed back.
Yeah.
By all.
Like, we need to do two things. We need to have a massive barbecue and a massive bonfire. And everybody needs to get together.
And parents can start wagering bets on Power Wheel races.
There's
I
that.
like that.
There is that, yes.
So some underground Power Wheel races.
Underground. I love the idea that our kids are going to be street racers.
We're going to be...
Why does it have to be underground?
It really doesn't.
I got this image of the race scene from Fast and the Furious, but it's with our kids.
Nice.
And there's like $20 going around, everybody's hanging on to one pot and all that. And
we're all lined up the residential boulevard in broad daylight.
That would be so funny.
Cheering on our kids.
Oh, man.
Is one kid going to race for pinks?
I mean, we could. It's not like any of that stuff's that expensive.
Yeah, but
there's that one kid that's got like just the roached out Power Wheels. This is the total sleeper.
Right? That's probably going to be one of Charlie's. I got 6 motors on this 4-wheeled thing. It's got an extra motor powering it. I don't know.
Hidden underneath the seat that you can flip the hidden compartment and flip it on.
Exactly. There's tires in the center that we don't know about.
God.
Who knows what
extra lithium battery bank in the dash.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like when Toretto in Fast and Furious pulls up the seat and he's got the sneaky Pete's under the passenger seat. He just doubles the voltage.
God.
Too soon, Junior.
Dude, this could be so fun because it really is that simple.
It is that simple.
Because if we're just talking about like a quarter mile, it could be as simple as just flipping a switch, and you got like this little couple of cells, you know, that are just hidden somewhere. Flip them on. I don't know, it wouldn't double the voltage, but you know.
Yeah, instead of NOS, you just add a couple extra volts here.
Yeah.
Yep.
A few more lipos.
It's all fun and games till one kid, you know, breaks the welds on the intake or something.
Yeah, does a backflip.
Yeah. Burns out a connection on the battery and
Breaks the solder joints.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Me and the mad
problem.
scientists have to go back and solder all the wires back together.
Yeah. Oh man, I look forward to those days. That's gonna be a good time. We gotta figure that out.
Me as well.
Yeah, I've been following a couple of Power Wheels here locally. We don't have the population to support like Charlie has, where there's the ones just sitting on the corner.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
see
he
him
definitely
pop
has
up
an
and-
advantage in that
Yeah.
aspect.
people still want, you know, $50 running up here, $60, and
Which isn't bad. I'll pay that.
It's not bad, but they go for the couple I've seen pop up are sold by the time I can even go look at them.
Oh really?
They sell quick,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's because people want to soup them up and race them. They just want
Yeah,
the kids to play on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we've got to create that culture. We've got to make the race scene.
So we gotta control the Power Wheels scene up here.
Oh man, how funny would it be? I've never tried to sit in one. Is it possible for an adult to sit in one?
Well,
well,
full
I'm a
size
big dude,
us
so
probably.
I didn't
That's
want
true.
to attempt it because I was
You're 6 foot. You're like 6'1".
6'2", 6'3".
Yeah. So, oh damn, son. Well,
Yeah, I
see,
was counting.
I'm in the 5s, so I don't even know. I got no perspective on the 6s. I can fit in it pretty much anything. You know, you could put me on a kid's tricycle. You could put me in a radio flyer or whatever. I fit perfectly. So I would probably fit in a Barbie Jeep.
Yeah, you could always just sit like in a little trunk area behind the seat if needed.
I probably could. Yeah. So it's more than likely we're not going to be the ones racing them. You know, there might not be
Probably
like an
not.
after event where we're actually powering them.
And
Or,
after
yeah.
it. Kids
The
go to
after
bed and
party.
we pull them out and start racing them.
Yeah. Or maybe
Or-
we just bolt the pit cruisers after.
Or yeah, just keep the 1-to-1s for shenanigans.
Yeah, precisely.
The full scales.
Full scales. So speaking of full scales, you got quite the build going on for the dime.
Yeah, just engine transplant.
Yeah, man. So, okay, 2020, it's been a shit show, but for a lot of people, it's been super productive. Have you made progress on this new power plant?
I have made progress. So I've been dragging my feet a little bit, waiting because I'm a proud new owner of a lift, 2 posts for my garage.
Hell yeah.
Lucky. That's awesome.
So I've been waiting to holding off on disassembly of the dime. So, but now once I get my lift taken care of, I'm gonna start ripping and tearing and making a new home for swapping out my old school small block for a new school LS.
Hell yeah, man.
Everyone's doing it. I mean,
I'm doing it.
it took
I'm
me
being
this long
different.
to jump on the bandwagon. I mean, and I might as well do it right.
Hell yeah, man. Well, now you're doing and I don't know how much you want to divulge. I don't know if we're doing the Honda game here where, Honda boys don't open their hoods.
Big secrets.
Yeah. But you might be sticking to the motor, right? No forced induction?
Well, we'll see
Maybe
how
forced
things
induction?
play out. We'll see how I hook up my natural aspirated power at first. I mean, do I really need to spin the tires that much faster?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
The answer's always yes.
Answer's yes. Maybe.
Well, one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
because if you build a solid NA motor, you know it's going to handle boost no problem.
It's just gonna boost. It's gonna make it that much
Yeah.
better.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so true. As long as the compression ratio isn't too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. You just need less boost then.
Or just, lower the
High
knock
compression
threshold. Lower the knock threshold, use a higher octane gas.
E85.
E85.
There you go. Problem solved.
That's
man.
actually a serious debate I'm having right now. Do I want to go straight pump gas and build a cruise? If I want to cruise up the shore, I don't have to worry about timing my E85 stops, or I can just stop anywhere. Or do I want to go 85 and go party mode? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good
I'm
question.
still a dilemma. I'm going. I already got my fuel system pretty well planned out. I can go either route if I wanted. We'll have the GM E85 sensor or flex fuel sensor.
Nice.
So,
Awesome.
Well, that's a game changer right there.
yeah, just to have that ability, and then having that plug and play with the Holly standalone. I mean, it's too easy.
Yeah. I know. Technology, man. Who'd have thought? Yeah, dude. So, okay. E85 for sure. Like, I always encourage people to give it a try, especially if you can do the flex fuel setup, because then it's really like tuning's a little bit more. There's a little more that goes into that side of things. But like once you get it all dialed in, then like, I mean, what's the difference? Like you pour in the E85 and suddenly you've got a way better knock threshold. You can run more boost or nitrous or whatever you're doing. And then otherwise you just toss 91 in it and you're good to cruise, whatever, make a little bit of power.
See, I've always been a fan of pump gas, just simply because you can throw a dart at the map and just go wherever. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that is a benefit.
I'm a firm believer in driving your car to the event, whether that's 10 hours away or 2 hours away. So that's personally why I'm not going to run E85 on any of my builds.
Yeah.
I'm also not making as much horsepower as you plan on making. Where it matters.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's a little bit easier to say I'm going to run 91 when you're only aiming for like 300 horse.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it's awesome that you're looking at doing the flex fuel sensor because, like, I know for Donnie, driving distances is a big part of it too. Like we did a cruise down to Kansas that we went and raced an SCCA event for, and drove the car there, raced it, and then drove it back, and that was really an awesome experience. And I don't think you would ever want to compromise the ability to do that.
Yeah, I want that reliability of just, oh, we want to go to Road America. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll make that trip.
So I'm assuming, Steve, for you probably, that flex fuel sensor, that's really like that makes that possible for you.
Yeah. Because I'd love to take it on like someday a big cruise or a
power tour.
A power tour or a rally type of thing. I'd love to try to go out there and experience all different types of events.
Yeah,
just
hell
put
yeah,
as many
man.
miles on it as you possibly can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's spent way too much of its life parked in a garage. It needs to start seeing more light of the day.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Well, it needs to also just because it's such a well set up truck. Like,
yeah,
it's my favorite S10 I've ever seen.
I've tried not to go too one direction with the build. I've tried to keep it more Swiss Army like.
Nice.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Utilitarian.
Basically, just blow the tires off whenever I want.
Hell yeah. Well, that's my favorite thing about that too. Is like, you having a high demand job, you get called up. You miss a lot of events because you get pulled into work.
I do. I really do.
And when you do come out, everybody pays attention.
I try to make it worth my time, the truck's time. If it's out, I try to put on a show.
Dude, you enter the parking lot sideways most of the time, or if you don't, you could count on one hand the amount of seconds before you start going sideways and doing donuts.
You gotta make the most of it. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, man.
I built to enjoy it, so when it's out, I might as well enjoy it.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna. I built it to drive it. I'm not gonna pamper it.
Yeah, God.
If I break it, I break it.
I love that. I love that approach.
Yeah, because I hate the builds. Like you see them at World of Wheels sometimes, where a car is beautiful, it's pristine, but it was trailered there, and it never gets any miles put on it. It's like,
I know, it's a
they're
tragedy.
Cars are meant to be driven. Go drive the piss out of them.
Well, and it's especially
Amen.
a tragedy when you're looking at something that's set up for performance, where it's not just like a 64.5 Mustang.
Well, you're talking
that's
about
pristine.
SEMA cars.
You know, yeah, well, SEMA cars, you know,
It's one
built.
thing. I can understand the people that build the dedicated show cars that are just absolutely beautiful down to the
Yeah.
and then just the details. I mean, I understand and I appreciate it, but at the same time, those builders build it for that. They just build it to be
Right.
a show queen. They didn't build it to go and put miles on it. So I play devil's advocate, but
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I think it's an importance of both. Like, build it properly, build it to the best of your abilities, but drive it. But, you know, get some smiles out of it.
Yeah.
yep.
Well,
At
I think
the end of the day, it's everyone's got a different approach.
That's
I mean,
true.
Exactly. Well, and if you own it, it's your prerogative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can do whatever the hell you want with your car. The rest of us might look at it and say, like, well, it's a shame that you're not driving that more because it's whatever. It's a gorgeous car. It's
Haters
built
are
for
always gonna
performance,
hate.
whatever. Yeah, exactly.
true.
But it's ultimately their prerogative.
Yeah, I don't think there's a
But-
single build out there that everybody's like, oh yeah, that's the build. That's the perfect way to do it.
Murder Nova? Murder Nova's pretty good.
I don't know if I've seen the Murder Nova.
No?
No.
Tough for me to explain, but yeah. But okay. So what? All right. Well, what next year do you have planned for the Dime? We'll start talking about 2021 a little bit.
Well, get the LS in, get that all buttoned up, and pretty much go from there. See how 21 starts opening up to events, and well, fingers crossed, events start opening up, and just kind of plan from there.
Right.
Power cruise, God willing.
So is that the target? Because for us,
It's
we've
always
got a
Power
couple of big
Cruise.
builds. For me, I'm hoping back to the 50s happens. So that's what my goal is to have the shoebox driving by then, make it to that event. What's your timeline?
At the latest would be Power Cruise. I'm hoping to see some track time a month prior to that.
Nice.
So July would be ideal. Power Cruise, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Perfect scenarios, any spring cruise, whether that's pushing pistons, DSE,
Yep.
both.
The last couple years for me, my big event that I've been trying to miss without, for whatever reason, I've always made it a point to hit, is the Cruise for Cancer. That's one of the favorite day of the year.
Oh,
It's a great event, great cause, great shenanigans.
yeah. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. Well, that's definitely that kind of at least in my eyes, it goes without saying for like my target timeline. It's back to the 50s is in June. So if it's not done by August or September, I screwed something up.
Yeah,
I put something on wrong.
considering we started it in August or September.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, man.
Things happen.
Yeah, it's projects. There's never a smooth trail. It's always roller coasters, ups and
Yeah,
downs.
it sure is.
Strikes
man.
and gutters.
Strikes and gutters, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right, man. Well, let's see. What do we got here?
Yeah, 10 minutes?
We got 10 minutes left, Steve Areno. So,
Let's make it count.
okay, bud.
Get it popping.
Did Carol Baskin kill her husband?
Absolutely. Fucking Carol Baskin.
Dude, can you believe that Tiger King happened in 2020?
Yes and no.
Because to
I'm
me,
just gonna say yes. It's I don't know. I was very skeptical at first. I didn't jump on the bandwagon right away. My wife turned it on one night, and it's like a black hole. It just sucks you in, and you can't get out till you finish it.
yeah, man. Oh, that's exactly it. Like, you've never seen it.
I've never seen
Judging
it.
by
What?
this kid's reaction, he's never seen Tiger
I'm just
King.
looking at the blank face on Donnie, and it's like he hasn't watched
Jesus.
it.
I have
Wow.
a really hard time with TV shows. It's a lack of commitment. Movies.
See, I've
2
watched
hours,
very
you're
little
done.
TV, but Tiger King was something I sucked me in hook, line, sinker.
You know what? Maybe one of these days I'll be drunk and I'll just turn it on and be like, oh my god.
You'll be like, why did I wait this long to see it?
Yeah.
No, for real, dude. Watch 2 episodes.
You're like the
You'll be
5th
hooked.
person to tell me that.
Dude.
The whole Carol Baskin lines up. I know, especially at work, we've got our mileage out of it. Anything goes
Oh, yeah.
wrong, someone screws something up.
Fucking Carol Baskin.
Fucking Carol fucking Baskin.
I know.
That fucking Carol Baskins again.
Well, we gotta be honest here, man. She totally knocked her husband off.
Oh, totally.
You had to have, man. Like,
I don't know, for a little while I thought maybe he pulled a fast one and he just went off to South America
Yeah.
and just made it look like that, but at the same time, broad's nuts. She killed him.
Exactly. As the series goes on, you go like, oh, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is really crazy. Like,
Cray.
she could totally have knocked him off. Yeah, so that's my feeling too.
I could have. She did.
She did.
Fucking
She
sardine oil.
did. Exactly.
That dude was soaking in sardine oil.
Oh man.
He didn't stand a chance.
He didn't stand a chance, dude. Do you think what's-his-face is going to get out of prison?
No.
No. You don't
Not
think Trump's
anytime
going to
soon.
pardon him? I mean, he's got like a
Not-
day. That would be the most 2020 thing ever. If Trump ends 2020 by pardoning the Tiger King.
That it would be
Right?
entertaining. I mean, at
He's
this point, I mean,
reality star.
at this point, you can't. You gotta leave everything on the table. You can't.
Exactly.
You gotta expect the unexpected. At this point, you almost expect the unexpected.
This fucker has no idea.
Nope, no vote. Nope, I'm just
No
gonna sit here and
idea.
look pretty.
Oh man.
I just have to shake my head.
Man.
I'll watch it. Again, TV shows are hard for me. You gotta devote so much time to them.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, you do.
I don't watch much TV myself, but I couldn't escape the black hole is the Tiger King.
I'll tell you what. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna watch Tiger King.
Is to watch the Tiger.
Yep.
You
You
got
got
it, man.
365 days to watch.
That's
The
the
Tiger
best,
King.
most
There it is.
realistic New Year's resolution I've heard yet.
Right?
Screw being a better me. I'm just gonna watch Tiger King.
Well, it's attainable.
Yeah.
You know, most people are like, I'm going to drop 30 pounds this year.
You
and
very
they
well
don't.
might come out a better person on the other side of watching the Tiger King.
Exactly.
A lot of life lessons in this.
Don't do meth.
Okay. Glad we got that crossed off the list.
Good reminder.
Perfect.
Good reminder.
Oh, man. So, Steve, what are you looking the most forward to for 2021?
LS powered burnouts.
Hell yes.
And hopefully driving something that's flathead powered.
Ooh. Good point. Good point,
Like
my
that.
man.
That's a goal, 2021 goal.
That's a fun little teaser. We'll be doing some more full-length podcasts. Maybe we'll dive a little bit further into the aspirations for a certain flathead. If you feel like divulging, you could be
Flatheads
secretive.
Flatheads forever.
See, I can't echo that sentiment because I sold you mine. So I can't say flatheads forever.
It was in a good place. You knew
Oh,
it
I
was
know.
going to a good home.
Oh, I know.
It'll actually get used.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just going to collect dust.
Well, it is right now, but
Well, for now.
details.
Collecting dust and parts. Hopefully. Maybe? You bought any parts for it yet?
No.
That is a perfect way to end this.
Yeah. And on that bombshell.
And on that bombshell, thank you very much for joining us, Steve. We're going to do
been a
another one of
pleasure.
these very soon.
hopefully I redeemed myself slightly in the audio quality department.
Oh, dude, it's perfection.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic.
Very good.
And it's good to see you, man.
Likewise.
So Happy New Year. Cheers.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. So I gotta figure out where the camera is.
You're over here off to the side.
All right, take care, bud. We'll talk to you soon.
Out.
Let's see if we get. Do we got some audio?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, it's here.
I can't hear you though.
Oh no, we don't got any
You're
audio.
muted.
We don't got any audio.
Here, we'll take turns doing the voice.
Chat, sub video. Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, connecting to audio. There we go.
Connecting to audio. He's trying. Oh man, this is too damn funny. Oh man. Ellen,
Yeah?
can you hear
No?
us? You're just gonna have to do sign language. Like, how do you do this? Is that the dog?
I'm pretty sure that was 1 minute.
There we go.
Hey, we got audio.
Hey, success.
And we got video. It's Ellen.
Yeah.
And we've got audio, right?
We got audio, man.
Okay, there we go.
We got audio.
So we need a water pump gasket for a 96 Toyota.
Okay, all right. It's gonna be no. I'll just unzip my pants and have it for you.
Oh man, parts slinger
Pre-gaming it already,
extraordinaire.
Yeah.
The parts
Pretty
master.
much. The parts master. That's true.
Yes,
That's true.
yes. Bow to the greatness. Yes,
Oh
yes.
man, O'Reilly's does not pay you enough. Whatever they pay you, triple it. It's not enough, dude.
I am well aware of this. Yes.
You're a gift to that company.
When you see one of us pull in, do you just audibly be like, fuck? I got paperwork
These
to do.
guys.
I got something to go do.
Yeah. Only when you pull in. When Jake comes in, I go a little fanboy for a minute.
See what he does when you're showing up is he grabs little Al and he pushes little Al in there and he's like, "This'll teach him," and he runs away.
That'll learn your ass.
Right? Oh, dude. So what are you sipping on here?
What is
That
that?
looks like you could chew that.
Something brown ale.
Something brown ale.
Something brown ale.
Yep.
Is that what the guy in the alley told you?
Yeah, the guy at the liquor store said, "Here, try this. It'll make you feel good."
Yeah. Sounds like a euphemism. Here's my brown ale.
Just mix it with your
Here's my
cough syrup.
brown ale.
Well, he actually
Yeah.
says brown al.
He might
another
have.
Al.
I was a little fucked up when he said it, so it's a good possibility.
Oh my God, Al.
But it's good.
It's
It's
all right,
good,
buddy.
so- yeah.
Well, welcome to the podcast. First time here.
Hey.
Oh, is it long time listener, first time attendee?
Pretty much, yeah.
Whatever the
Long
line
time
is.
listener, first time caller. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. So, like we're asking everybody, what is the best thing that's happened to you in 2020? If there is something.
And don't say being on this podcast.
That would be
Damn.
so sad if that's the case.
Well, no. It's not the case, unfortunately. I don't know if it's the best thing. No. Yeah. Okay. Best thing. Why do you got to give me such hard questions? Go back to this one.
Okay, what's your
Let's
favorite
see.
color?
I have a hard time with these questions. Favorite color is red. Yes.
What character in D&D do you like being the most?
I actually enjoy being both a paladin and an elven ranger.
I have no fucking clue what that
Have you ever watched The Witcher?
No, but I know
Nope.
it's based off a video game.
is. Is it?
It could be. I don't have any idea. So the only way to describe it
We're talking
is...
about nothing. We're all talking about nothing.
That's about what it amounts to. Yeah. No. Actually, yeah. It's just fun things. I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds really dumb, but going back to that first question of yours, pretty much just like being able to get together with people. It's one of those things where It doesn't happen very often, but when we do, it's
that
like
much
we can
better.
have a little bit of normalcy in our life. So,
Oh my God, no
Normality.
kidding.
It'd be
Yeah.
like being on a diet, but having that cupcake once a month.
weren't you on a diet?
I'm always on a diet. I just never stick to the diet.
Just never stick to it is the problem. If that's anything like cramming your gut full of pizza the other day, I mean,
Pizza and beer is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
yeah, I could tell. I was watching that episode.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
We've been known to do that a little bit.
If I recall correctly,
little?
you're the guy that wanted a
bit.
bag of candy from Menards. Last time I saw you.
You
Yeah,
won a bag?
You wanted a
No,
bag
I
of candy.
wanted.
Oh, I thought you said you
I'm like,
won a
he's-
bag.
No.
No, I'm like, since you're going to Menards, get me a big bag of Reasons.
So I bought
So
him
when I hear like I won a bag of candy from
Wanted.
Menards,
Yeah.
and I haven't heard of anything like this. I wonder if there's a white van involved.
no, they just don't.
Like, how did you win these candies?
No, first of all, the van was blue, all right, and
Yeah.
there was candy in it, so
It said
all things
Duluth
being equal,
PD on it.
may have City Works Department, whatever.
But see, at Menards, you get to pick between your 11% or a big bag of candy.
Oh, is that how
Yeah.
it works? Yeah.
I take the candy every time.
Do you?
Yeah. In fact, I got a big bag of candy right over there. Yeah, right over there.
Nice. Is that next to the dildo?
No, I'm next to the door.
No, actually it isn't. No, the dildo's over there.
Zing.
Oh my God.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ,
Christ.
Alan.
See what I mean? This is
You
fun.
missed us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just you guys,
Well, it's
Oh,
like,
man.
I'll tell the wife, like, oh yeah, I got into the parts store real quick. And she's like, it's
Yeah.
not gonna be quick. She's like, if Alan's working, it's not gonna be quick.
No, it isn't.
She's like, you're
Not
gonna be
gonna
gone at least 45 minutes, and
Well, yeah.
it's gonna be just stories.
But you're gonna come home in a better mood.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well,
you'll
yeah,
have seen
that's-
Alan.
Well, that's the whole thing. That's the whole part about being like with customer service. You got to be like part psychologist, part bartender, part friend. Part psychopathic killer. Either way, it's all good.
Sounds like a shapeshifter. Depends on the person
You
who
know-
comes in the door. You adjust to
Yeah.
their personality.
So are you like Mystique then?
No, God,
No?
no. I cannot fit into those pants that are painted on like that. No. I just don't got the legs for it.
That's too bad.
Or the tips.
I mean, I got a can of spray paint. We could try.
I have. It's not worth it.
We'll cover the bits with silly string. It'll work out.
It takes, well, that's all it takes to cover my bits, but, it's all good.
Single line. No problem.
You all right over there, Downey?
Yeah, I'm just. Oh God, I've left this on a
You
while.
see-
Having a
It's,
hernia.
yeah, well, it's one of those things where when I'm not at work, I can be
Yourself.
who I am.
Yeah.
I can be myself. I can make, dick jokes.
Yeah.
Can't really do that at work. They frown upon it.
Yeah, the whole customers and all that. I mean, if you drop an F-bomb in front of a
Fucking-
old lady who wants a headlight bulb, you might get in trouble.
Well, I did one time, but, that's besides the point.
She deserved it.
She did. She earned it, so.
Like, bitch, is
yeah.
it a 95 or a 96 Camry?
It's like, God, get that piece of crap out of the parking lot.
So, as a
Yeah.
parts manager, do you ever fuck with the customers a little bit?
A little. If I don't fuck with a customer, that means I don't like them.
Have you ever
Right.
have you ever had somebody come in for, let's say, wiper blades, and they're just kind of being a dick, and you just
Yeah.
ask them, like, is it an automatic?
Yes, I actually have. I ask him what color the car is. I'm like, yeah, you're make and model. And I'm like, well, is that car blue? Is it red? It's like, does that make a difference? Yeah, it does.
The red ones are longer.
The red ones are longer and they're more aerodynamic because red makes you go faster.
Right.
You sound like an insurance company.
It's true. Yeah.
So, like, has the parts store been busier in 2020? Or has it been deader? Like, what's it been like? Is it any different?
It actually has picked up a lot. People don't, when all this crap first started, it more or less, everybody got their stimulus. Everybody was like, hey, we don't got anywhere to go and we got all this time to do it. Let's fix everything that we own. And for 6 solid months, it was just incredibly busy. And then you could tell that the stimulus money and everything was drying out. It kind of died down for a minute, and then Christmas time kicked in, and they're like, shit, we have to get things done before winter. And it picked right back up again. It hasn't stopped since. Yep.
So
That's crazy.
Is there a lot of people where you want to save money, so we're going to learn how to do this? Or just more like, I have the money now to fix what I should have fixed last year?
It's a lot of people learning is what it is. And
really?
thanks to and thanks to the joys of YouTube, anybody can be a mechanic.
Don't look at us.
We show them how to do it wrong.
Yep. Well, no, I mean,
I watched these two idiots how to rebuild a Subaru motor, and now it doesn't work.
I was going to say, if you want to learn anything about rebuilding a Subaru or jamming an engine in a car that it shouldn't be in, check out these guys,
Pretty much. God, so that had to have been a lot of parts returns then. So if you've got a lot of newbies buying stuff, how did that work out? Was there a lot of returns, or I mean,
not
you just
necessarily a lot? I'll sell people just about anything they want. I mean, I can sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. Now,
nice.
When I sell a job, right? Exactly. So when I personally, when I sell a job, I sell it. It's like if you're going to do brakes, you might as well do rotors. If you're going to be doing those, here's some grease for the slider pins.
Yep.
And I won't sell them a lot of extra stuff, but if they don't know the question or the answer to the question, like, well, is it 4-wheel disc or not? Well, here, take these. If you don't need them, bring them back. I never have problems with that because I live by an adage: it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Exactly.
Right. Oh man, I know the amount of time that you lose, that you waste when you get to a job and you realize you don't have the right shit.
Yeah, how many trips to the Norris have we had to make, or O'Reilly's because we did something dumb?
Prime example. There's 2 things that the biggest thing you will ever come back and forth 5 or 6 times: brake work, when it comes to brake lines, okay, and exhaust work.
I can see that.
2 things.
Huh.
Yep. It's the 2 things that nobody can get right the first time. Myself included.
Really?
Brake lines. Yeah.
How many it's like how many resets of headers have you had to buy? It's like, come on, it's that kind of crap.
It's like you don't have the right tool for what do they call pressing or
do the AN
making the fittings.
Oh
man.
Yeah. Oh,
that was my problem. I used the wrong kind of tool for pressing the fittings or making the bubble flares and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
And we how many times did we redo it on the Ford? A few.
Yeah.
God.
And we get to do it on the BMW too.
Oh god, that's
Yay.
true. But I've got I got the nice flaring tool now.
Yeah. Is it a nice hydraulic one, or is it one you just stick the end in, hit it a couple of times, and it flares it?
I wish that it was a hydraulic one. It's just below that, but it has like a lot of different. It has a lot of guides, kind of a lot of fail safes in it, so it really forces everything into the right spot.
Well, and it looks like it's a pistol grip almost.
It's kind of like this funky pistol grip style.
I've seen that.
And so it's not like the weird like a U-bolt looking thing. It's not that.
Which is got to be the crappiest design for anything ever.
Bad.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, and then you watch the YouTube videos. People are like, oh yeah, you just do this, this, and this, and it's perfect. And you're like, that's
this is bullshit. This is coming from the guy. Yeah, bullshit. 1 and 2. This is coming from a guy who just sits there all day long making flares. Yeah. That's all he does. He's got no other skills. Probably can't tie his own shoes, but I bet you can make a proper flare.
Probably, man. It's just like a bubble flare savant.
Right, I know a couple of people like that. It's a little weird. It's like, it's like, it's like they can't drive a manual transmission, but they can put a flare on. They can put a bubble flare on the end of a line faster than anybody.
Bob can change a serpentine belt in like 3 minutes, but he can't chew gum and walk at the same time.
Yeah, it's like he can change, but here's the thing: Bob can change that belt while it's running. So
damn, son.
Yeah,
I've seen people do that on Urkels.
No.
Volkswagens.
Yeah, they'll take like a big screwdriver, a pry bar,
and
flip it off as it's running, and
Fuck
flip
that.
the new one on.
Fuck that.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
No, they actually do. That's a real thing.
Oh my God, no way.
I know.
I'm not doing it.
People are
I'm
stupid.
not fucking doing it.
Think about the viewers.
You
They
know
love
what's
that content.
better than saving fingers? Or, well, you know what's
Having
better than
fingers?
losing fingers? Wait, what am I trying to say?
Salad fingers?
Having
Salad
them.
fingers? Like caress this rusty kettle?
Yeah, right. Are you kidding me? I couldn't do something like that if I tried. I opened up the door at Quick Trip this morning. I took a chunk out of my finger. I don't even know how.
You gotta hit the handicap buttons.
You know, I'm
I
lazy,
feel like a
but I'm
pile of
not that
trash.
lazy.
Every time I do it.
But see, it's
But I don't care.
It's acceptable if you have your kids with you.
In
It's like,
2020,
yes.
I got the
hitting those
stroller,
buttons
I'm
is
hitting the
totally
button.
acceptable. Because you're like, I'm just
Exactly.
trying to not touch a bunch of door handles and stuff.
Yeah. It's
So you're
like, don't get me wrong, I'm lazy, but that pushes it to past my level.
Yeah. That's the closest thing to a bench press I get, is pushing the door open.
I can tell. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, it was windy today. It worked out quite the sweat opening all the doors.
Opening that door again. Yeah. Speaking
Oh,
of
man.
weather. Yeah.
So,
All right, Al. So you're a motorcycle dude.
Yeah.
What's new in the bike garage? What's new with what is it? Two fat guys motorcycle.
Three fat guys repair.
Yeah, three fat guys.
Basically,
repair. Yeah.
I mean, not a lot has been happening due to the fact that, we can't do nothing. We can't get the stuff we need. But we're always tinkering on projects. The 500 is still running funny. I have to strip the entire engine down to replace a $12 part in 30 seconds because that's how long it takes to take it off.
Oh, lovely.
Unfortunately, I have to dismantle the entire motor to fix it. The 700 Virago, which we have nicknamed the Viagra bike. Yeah, because you're right. You get a big old woody because it shakes so bad.
It gets you hard.
Yeah, and we're actually thinking about painting it like baby blue just for funsies,
Nice.
And right, so making up on that one. That one's got it's got something up with the carbs. It throws fuel through the exhaust, and it's not cool. But
You get
it loads up
fireballs?
and
Yeah.
not yet, and I was really happy that we didn't because the garage doors were down. Yeah. Yeah, it would have shot a flame about 9 feet out the back of this bike, and where it was standing, it would have taken everything in its path, myself included. I got my hand back there, and I'm like, what is this moisture coming out of the tailpipe? Oh, my God, shut it off.
That is gas.
I'm like, that is fuel.
It's raw
but, I mean,
gas.
it's just straight fuel right out the exhaust. And I'm like, well, that's a problem. But it runs. That's the worst part. It runs perfectly fine. It just loads up all the time.
Check your float levels.
Yeah, that was
could
my
be-
conclusion as well. Yeah,
Solid bicycle
I mean-
fuel
Man.
injected.
Fuel injected, yeah. Get a Grom.
that's my
Grom.
next. Oh, screw that.
I love my Grom.
Piss off. Ain't no fucking Groms in my future.
No, not
Hell
a Vespa?
No, I have a Vespa. It's called the Kawasaki 440. It looks like a grizzly bear fucking a football.
Yes. What did you take? Was it a Yamaha 400? 440?
No,
Yeah,
I had
probably.
I had a Yamaha XS 400.
XS 400.
That was my
that's what it
first
was.
motorcycle I had, and
Yeah.
it almost killed me.
Did it?
So-
How did it almost kill you?
We were in Chicago for a bike ride, and coming off this main highway,
Oh, yeah.
there's a 90-degree corner, and I hit a pothole in the corner, and it stood the bike up on me, and I came this close to taking out a curb and telephone pole.
Yeah, taking a high side on that one. Yeah, it's
And in
spooky
Chicago,
sometimes.
too. It's
Yeah,
so busy.
that's a
I
hell of
remember that ride.
The
It's a
dangers
hell
of
of a
bikes.
place to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, last question. What are you looking forward to in 2021?
Well, basically everything. Anything that's anything that's a little better than what we're going through right now. I'm not going to be this whole new me, new year, new me bullshit.
You're not doing the white
No.
girl thing?
Oh hell no. It's I'm still
doesn't
going to be
drink
the
White
same
Claws.
asshole you know me as. So, and it's one of those things where I'm not really looking forward to a lot of stuff, but also not looking backward. I'm not gonna,
Nice.
I'm gonna put it behind me.
Is
I'm
what
gonna
it is.
kind of, it is what it is. I mean, there's a few things in my life that have changed. I this is a little personal, but personally really don't care because nobody's watching anyway. I'm sorry.
Burn.
A little burn there. I'll get you some burn cream.
No, it's 100% true though.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, my wife and I have separated, but that's okay because I'm in a better place now. I'm in a better mood. I can do things the way I want to. And it sounds really funny. We're still really good friends. We just can't live together. So it's kind of cool. And it kind of gives me a little more time to tinker and work on projects that I never had a lot of time to do before.
Yeah, it's a little more of you. Yeah. It's like you're going to have more of you in your own life.
Yep, exactly. And I mean, I'm in the position that I'm in right now. I mean, and where I'm at, I'm actually happy. And I want to keep it that way, so I'm going to maintain whatever I've got just as long as I can. So
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, exactly, right. It works out quite well.
Well, good, dude. I think that's that's a good way to enter 2021 for you, man. Like, it's not new year, new you. It's more of like new year, more of you.
More of me, yes, exactly. More of what can I do this year, And, I mean, I've got a couple of ideas and thoughts that I want to do this year, maybe next year. I'm not 100% sure. But, I take it literally one day at a time. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow other than the fact that I have to go to work. You know? I mean, I don't plan ahead.
Fuck it. Life goes on.
Pretty much, right? Yeah. No, and what's hilariously funny is most of the time, that's how my ideas either start or end. Fuck it. Life goes on. Yep.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I think there's some wisdom in that. I really appreciate the people that can just say fuck it and roll with whatever the punches throw at them.
Live in the now.
Exactly.
Don't worry about the past.
I know,
don't worry about the future.
Yep. I don't look back and I hardly look forward, but I'm not looking down at my feet either. So
I think there's wisdom in that, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, Al, I gotta say, man. Fucking love you, man. It's awesome to finally have you on here. You were literally in the very first Dad Mod's Mischief Garage back then episode ever. Way back when you're the dude doing the races. What do they call it? The guy who drops the flags.
The flag girl.
I was the flag girl. I was the flag girl.
Yeah, man.
I watched that episode. Yeah, every once in a while I reload it and I watch that episode. And I just laugh my ass off because I think it's funny as hell.
You're holding like a fucking, what is it, like a reusable Super One bag?
Yeah,
like
a
grocery
reusable
bag?
Super One bag that was green. It was the only thing green we had.
So
Alan is all 67 views on that video, by the way.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably am, but I mean, I've watched it at least a dozen times because I watch it and I laugh because it's that kind of things that we need in our lives to make every day go by just a little better. It's like even just like watching your guys' show. You guys, I mean, honestly, you guys are great too, and I'm not lying when I say I kind of fanboy over this stuff. It's like, to me, you guys are celebrities. Well, and I know that sounds really weird. Don't you both start crying on me.
Next time you want an autograph, don't make it for a $100 purchase, though.
Well, hey, it got me pizza, so, it was worth it.
It bought everybody a pizza party.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, I did. But like I say, I mean, you guys are great. You're always, it makes me laugh a little bit every time I watch any of your episodes and things like that. And I'm going through all this stuff. I've put down probably a half a dozen in the last 2 days, which is more than I can say about a lot of things. And
Jesus,
I'm just like, yeah, I know, right? And I'm just like, holy shit. I'm like, these guys are fucking hilarious. And I'm like, I know these guys, and, and that brings me joy just because you guys are here too as well. So it's kind of a good thing,
man.
Right?
Well, hey, I don't even know what to say to that.
I'm glad I can make you laugh.
Yeah, dude.
And that's what helps, Because actually today, while I was cooking dinner, I actually got done with the pizza and beer thing with Marty's Pizza. Or Randy's Pizza or whatever the fuck it was.
Marty's
yeah.
Pizza.
And I'm sitting there watching that, and I'm cooking dinner, and I'm just dying laughing. And one of my roommates walks out, and they're like, "What are you listening to?" And I go, "Oh, it's Dad Mods. Don't worry about that." And it's up on the top of the counter, and I'm cooking dinner, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just cooking. I'm like, "Oh crap, something's burning," and it was just super
That's awesome.
funny. Like, oh my god, I'm like, you guys are great. You know, so
Thanks, Al.
every once in a while, I just hear. And I look back and he's stuffing pizza in his mouth, you know. Well, like I say, man, you guys just keep up the craft, keep up what you're doing, because it's actually helping out. It brings a little bit of joy to at least one person, and if that's all you get out of it, that's all you get out of it.
Well,
but hey,
now that you figure out how to use Zoom,
yeah, right.
We'll have to do an actual full-length podcast and just have you as a guest.
For sure. Oh, I'm with you on that one for sure.
So.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
All right, dude.
I don't know that I've ever laughed that hard in a 30-minute window.
Yeah,
that was great.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, hey, thank you very much, man. Cheers. Yep.
Cheers, man. Yep. You can't, you know.
Fuck 2020. Here's to 2021.
Yep. Stick it up somebody else's true yar and let's move on.
Yep.
Exactly. All right. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, sounds good, guys. Hey, thank you.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
See you, buddy.
We'll see you soon, buddy.
You betcha. Later, bud.
I know, it's like, okay. Well, all right. We'll actually ask the questions to Jim. We'll throw a couple of them at him because this guy's like one of the funniest people we know. Jiminy!
Hey!
No, what is up?
Are you in a treehouse? What are you? What is going on above you?
Is this a sequel to the Blair Witch Project?
I'm actually in the basement of the house that I'm renting in right now.
There's just like some dude who's standing back in the corner, just like huddled there.
Do not freak me out like that. This place is it's gonna get what?
I'm gonna ask this once. What's on the wall over your right shoulder behind the T-shirt? Because that looks a little phallic. What is that?
Wait a minute. No. That's Alice in Wonderland. That's the thing who does the smoke into the hookah.
Oh, is that the worm? The caterpillar. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
now that you told me what it is, that's exactly what I see. But that's not what I saw at first.
No, I stream at the same like kind of camera angle, and it'll be like a little angled over this.
Okay.
That all the time. I never saw that because the chat covers up like this half of the phone. So I'm just like, all right, what fucking tapestry do you guys keep bringing up? I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't see it. No, there's a tapestry right there. So like, yeah.
That's awesome. I kind of love it. Like, that's super cool.
It's very cool.
That's a good background. I mean, we just have like a black cloth, like literally a tablecloth with Halloween lanterns. Just to like break up the monotony of the background.
It looks good. It looks like you're interviewing from like Hollywood or something, you know? So.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Don't jerk us off too hard.
They'll start charging. I'm just saying, you know? So.
Well, Jim, thank you for joining us for the second appearance on the Brews of the Dudes podcast.
It's a pleasure, as always.
Oh, it is a pleasure to be back in the studio with you guys.
Fuck yeah, man. So what are you drinking? Is that hard iced tea?
Voodoo Ranger, brother.
Oh, nice.
Good choice.
That's one of my wife's favorites.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a very good choice.
On the stream, and then my sister, as I'm streaming and whatnot, she like comes downstairs like, I heard you need beer, and just slams down 2 beers and bolts out of here.
And then you can't open them for 15 minutes because she slammed them down.
Two other ones to finish to begin with, so like it was a win-win situation no matter what. So.
Okay, so tell us about this Twitch stream. It was Twitch, right?
Yeah, Twitch.
So you guys been twitching a whole lot.
No, this was actually my second time twitching. So
is that the phrase? Is it twitching? Is that the verb? Is that the verbiage?
I'm just in love with you. I have no idea what I'm doing. I literally. This is also one of the things I wanted to do in 2020. To be completely honest, was when you had like think about it's like what do I talk about in 2020? I wanted to do some sort of streaming. I wanted to do some voice work, and that kind of stuff. And this is like the last thing that I had to do. And yesterday I got home after work and I'm like, man, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on the truck. You know, take off the headliner. I got like the visors. I'm like, this will be an arts and crafts project. Cool. I should have done this in front of a camera, but it's snowing out, so I can't do anything more, and I'm out of duct tape. Well, I'm gonna build a Gundam. I'm gonna put a camera in front of me, and that's how I started Twitch.
Well, you're building a what?
The first day.
Gundam.
A Gundam.
I literally have it right here. That's
Oh,
They're I know.
Transformer? Is that a Transformer?
No, it's not a Transformer.
I am aging myself so much right now.
Are you a big fan of Digimon?
everything you need to
Who?
know. Yeah. That was
Digimon?
my
Digimom?
We'll talk about it later.
Is that like a mom who's on the World Wide
no,
Web?
it's like Kevin.
Digimon.
Yeah, it's an OnlyFans
Digimon,
account.
okay. Is it OnlyFans account? Okay. So I can get behind that. Jesus
Grabbing the
Christ.
cream. Yeah. So no, I just started doing that because I'm like, I need to work on my truck or I need to do a project, and that's how I started doing Twitch things. And I just use my phone because I don't have a computer, and now I'm gonna go buy a computer because I got like 50 some odd followers the first day and like 2 the second day. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger right off the bat of the computer, but.
Well, hey, I think that's off to a good start.
Oh, yeah.
You're one of our favorite people to be on because you are so goddamn entertaining.
I just live, I breathe, and words happen, and hopefully people smile. That's
Yeah.
what I live for in life.
I want
that's
a
what
T-shirt that
happens.
says that. I live, I breathe, I hope people smile.
Jesus. Jim, start
I hope
making
I
those
make
t-shirts.
people smile. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
We need to design that, sell that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I'd buy
really
that.
good. I'd buy it.
I'd give you $20 for one of those.
I'd give you $30 for one of those.
25.
Buy that. Sell
I'd
that.
give you
Print
30.
that. Make it happen. Cha-ching! Invest
You
in
guys-
Tesla.
Yeah. I mean, you guys already coined the wind in my face, so I can't steal that one back. So, I mean,
You're right. I love the wind in my face. That was such a good line, dude. I was like, oh, that's got to be the title of this podcast.
Yeah, so
sometimes I wish I didn't open my mouth all the way.
next time you want somebody to stream with, more than 10 minutes, please.
More than 10-minute
Please.
notice.
With young kids, I can't. No, give me like a day and a half.
Right. Oh, it's terrible.
But it just made me laugh because I'm like, oh no, I want to, but I can't do spur of the moment. That's the one downside to having kids is your ability to be spontaneous kind of goes out the window.
Oh my God, does it ever? Yeah.
I have no idea what that's like, so I'm going to go build another Gundam sometime. I don't know.
Do you want a kid?
I mean, I
got a 4-year-old.
trying aggressively or
I
something.
got a 4-year-old you can watch.
Did you
for like
grow a
week.
uterus? Like, where's this going?
I think it's Alfredo and pizza.
Oh,
Had to
fair
guess.
enough. Okay. Minus Christmas cookies.
Only a couple Christmas cookies.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, anytime, man, that you want guests on your Twitch stream, let us know. Just give us a little bit of a heads up. We would love to join.
Okay, I have no idea how to host any of that until I have a computer of some sort.
Fair enough.
But once that happens, I mean, I'm buying a computer within the next like 10 days, and I'm going to buy a capture card, headsets, the full-on kit and caboodle, because obviously I'm not wearing a headset right now, and I'm like, I'm that level of plebeian and or far behind in comparison to everyone else. So,
Just a little forewarning though, I don't own any Gundam stuff. I do
That's okay.
have Legos though, so I can build Legos with you if you need that.
there we go.
I don't know what Gundam is, but I know what Gangnam Style is.
Jim looks like he's.
If I no longer card, I can start dancing.
First time I ever saw the Gundam style.
Oh, that's what it was. No, what is it?
Yeah.
It's like the weird arm thing, whatever this is.
Well, he's got the legs. It's like he's trying to mount a horse with them.
Oh, that's right. It is kind of a horse thing. Yeah.
So the first time I saw that, someone had superimposed all of these Gundam heads, because they have like the V fin and stuff on them. I'm not even gonna bother to put it on camera because there's my more focus. So someone put all those pictures of like Gundams and stuff on Gundam style. I'm like, this is hilarious. And then the song blew up, and that video got taken down and sued into oblivion. And I'm just like, Oh, well.
Oh, no.
It's less funny, but I mean, I was
It's
just
still kind of funny.
Gundam style. I was so happy, like, yay, Gundams and dumb meme. No, it was
Jesus.
it was actually a good song. Like, fuck.
That would be like
I wanted
you.
to parody.
That'd be like you getting sued over all of your Twisted Tea memes you've been sharing on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Right? Oh my! Can we talk about that?
I want to. I gotta
Yes,
say,
please.
you helped me laugh throughout my workday because when I'm taking a dump to get away from my job and I'm looking at your memes that you post on
Taking
Facebook.
a dump. You don't shit that many times in a day.
It makes me laugh my ass off. I'm the guy giggling in the stall over whatever dumb shit you posted.
Oh my God, Jim. I mean, you are like Reddit rolled into one person. The amount of hilarious memes that you post, dude. It's like Jim's a good follow. Because if you need a laugh, follow this dude.
And I try to keep it fresh. Like if I find something like a new vein or something, I mean, I never sit still on like one person like sending a whole bunch of memes here or there. I'll actually hunt out new memes and new meme sources on the regular.
Yeah, dude.
And the iced tea one, oh, sweet memes. It's the most wholesome meme of all time.
Ever.
It's a guy beating a racist. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah.
Right.
He even drops the can before it happens. No one has mentioned, like, oh, look at this loser. He dropped a can before, like, he was going to go, huh, and then smack him. No, he dropped the can, and then the second the guy's foot moved towards the can, everyone and their mother knew, like, oh, this guy's going to get it then some. Like,
Right.
it was.
Oh, I know. It is the perfect reaction because the dude is so fucking patient. He's dealing with the worst shit. The worst behaviors in any human being is just dropping N-bombs and shit-talking everybody, and he's super patient. And then he drops it, and the asshole has the audacity to just try and kick it on top of that, grabs it, and just Ken Griffey Jr.'s him right in the face.
I personally feel it's probably one of the better ways to end the year.
Right, it's a crescendo,
Yeah,
dude.
everyone's kind of got the like, okay, COVID, like we're being patient. We're being patient.
Yep.
And everyone that's just kind of building up to the big fuck you.
Just like, fuck this year.
Yep.
It's over.
Look around, find out, you know, like that's exactly what happened. And, I mean, we could easily segue that into like Mitch McConnell or McDonald, whatever the old guy, the old millionaire that says we can't have $2,000.
Yeah, Mitch McFuckface.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
The tortoise?
all we need is, the tortoise. All we need is t-shirt launchers and a couple cases of Twisted Tea.
I love it, man. That's the perfect way to storm Congress. We're to storm Congress with a case of Twisted Tea. They're going to be nervous as fuck. Dude, let me tell you. Dogface was the other, like, in terms of memes, the dude who was like, he was skateboarding. He had just like gotten fired or something like that. And he was skateboarding and he was drinking the cranberry juice out of like the ocean spray, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude, and he's listening to Fleetwood Mac.
Okay.
Dude, that meme like worked for me. Because I was just oh my God, like this dude, he's just, he just like had a shit day. And he's just like, fuck it, man. It was just like, it was such a Lebowski kind of situation where he's just like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
And he's just like cruising down the road. He's on the side of the highway or something like that. And he's taking a drink and he's singing along to like clearly one of his favorite songs. And you're just like, God, this guy is like Zen. It's
Live
like
in the moment.
Yeah.
Just live in the moment.
It's exactly what it is. It's the best video ever. I love
So
it. And I
two
didn't know
groups.
about that until you shared it.
Oh yeah, no. So like cranberry juice got him a truck and like took over some bills and a lifetime supply of cranberry juice.
That's
so
a lot
cool.
of poop. Because doesn't cranberry juice make you shit?
Of course, that's where you take it.
We have the drinks of War and Peace. We have tea and then we have cranberry juice.
There it is, man. There it is.
War and Peace.
The world makes
2020.
sense.
Yeah, it's the yin yang drinks. I mean,
Oh
like
my God.
I think we're going to do some sort of shot variation where we change the color of the Twisted Tea so it looks all the same. So it's just going to be shot roulette of War and Peace of do you have a nice refreshing drink or do you have alcohol?
There it is, man.
Gotta get creative in these last couple days. I'm just saying,
do.
like...
We gotta close this out strong.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I haven't drank for like 2 days. Okay, I drank yesterday. You know what?
Anytime somebody says I haven't drank in, I go, okay.
Wait for it.
Wait.
Yeah.
2 days.
But my
No,
goal
wait.
is to-
1 day. No, wait. I have. Okay, never mind.
3 hours.
I didn't drink Monday just in preparation for New Year's Eve, which is like
man.
4 days away. You're gonna have that 1 day of rest, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Sabbath, whatever that day is.
So even,
It doesn't have to be the Sunday.
God
It could just
rested
be
your
any
day.
day.
Jim, aren't you supposed to be at work on Monday? It's my Sabbath. I'm just saying. Yeah. 2020.
I thought about using that as an excuse to get out of overtime at work, by the way.
Shit. John Goodman. Lebowski.
Yes.
What is it? Shomer Shabbos?
Shomer Shabbos.
Shomer Shabbos. Monday is Shomer Shabbos. Is it usually Saturday?
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
No.
You can just claim nobody knows. Nobody gets it. No. Unless you're Jewish, and then you're like, you're full of shit, dude.
Yeah, they're like, prove it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you sure about that? Look around, find out. Twisted Tea. I'm just saying.
So what else is in the background there? Is that like what is that, a Bowflex? I just see like a bunch of like lines.
Okay,
What
so
is
over
that?
my left shoulder, that is my roommate's light frame mountain bike.
Okay.
That's definitely not a Bowflex.
Well, they're both exercise equipment.
That's true. So I'm in the
I'll give
vein.
you that. I'll give you 10%.
You give me
I have a
10%.
YouTube
Give me
video of
1%.
Yeah, I have a YouTube video of me discovering a Bowflex. If you ever want to take a gander.
Discovered like what when
It's
you're out in
not
the
a Bowflex.
woods and you encountered a Bowflex.
Oh no! I was at home visiting for like a holiday or something, and me and my dad we got drunk, and I had a camera. I was gonna shoot some video for something, and I'm like, Dad, when did you guys get a Bowflex? Hold on, let me grab the camera, and we just shot gold. Like, no script. He's just like, I got some words. Hold on. Woohoo! Jim, it's a Bowflex. You did it! Woohoo! And it's not a Bowflex. I'm a professional, knowing what a Bowflex looks like. Or yes.
I know what a Bowflex looks like as he's pointing at a bicycle. What am I trying to say? Motorcycle?
You're trying to say
What the
motorcycle.
fuck
What
is
is-
wrong with me?
A lot.
2020, dude.
It's a bicycle.
2020. Jesus Christ. Okay, so is that up on your Pants in a Jar
Yeah, the
YouTube?
Peterson jar YouTube.
We gotta get a
channel.
link of that. We gotta
Yes.
get a link so the people can watch that. You watch the Bowflex discovery in the deep woods of the South.
And is that a band T-shirt that's behind you?
Well, I put that one up there today for the stream just because I was building a Gundam, or Gunpla. That's actually from the 40th anniversary of the Gundam universe being in existence. That happened a few years ago. That's the
40th university or
Well,
40th? What are we talking about?
Anniversary.
40th anniversary. I say university.
Not even close to university. Maybe if you went to university, your brain would be shit.
Can
right
you
now.
tell that I'm chasing toddlers all day? Well, not all day. Part of the day. Okay. Okay. We're coming up on 2 hours of doing this. Can you tell?
Dr. Gundam, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Did you say Dr. Gundam?
40th?
I went to university, obviously, for 7 years.
PhD in Gundam. Okay. So, did you say 40th? 40. TH.
Yes, like 3 years older
So-
than you.
You know
Oh
what?
my
I've no
god,
idea
yeah.
what-
What? So this has been around longer than me?
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker.
Whoa. So
Yeah.
I only heard about it like this year.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's,
I've even,
that's literally it.
I don't follow it, but I've even heard of it.
I mean, like, is it anime? Is it an anime thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also a real
Okay.
live thing that we need to steal from Japan because Japan has a real one.
Yeah, Japan built one.
It moves. It is 18.8 meters tall. It does the beep boop beep boop. You can put someone inside of it, pilot it, and they built this in 2020. They know something.
That's horrifying.
They are ready. I mean, you've seen Pacific Rim Job or like.
That's actually a good movie, though.
Pacific Rim Job.
Yep,
Pacific Rim's actually a fun film.
Yeah, right.
I mean, storytelling is terrible, but it's a great film. But the writing was, yeah.
The extent of my anime experience is Akira. Like that's like it. That and like Dragon Ball Z, like a little bit of Dragon Ball Z.
I was gonna say like King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. That's anime.
There's an argument for it.
Pocket Sand is born in Japan.
There is actually that was exported to Japan. Fun fact, and there is a Japanese version of King of the Hill.
Really?
Holy shit! You got to look it up. Look it up on the YouTubes because they try and do the "oh," but it's not. I mean, you gotta take a look at it. It is just as good or bad as you.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna YouTube.
Jim, you need a podcast, bud. Jesus Christ!
Doing streams, man.
Oh my god! Just stick to Twitch. Holy shit, you're funny. I need to, like, you just need to share this information with the masses. Jesus Christ.
Dude, my head is full of useless trivia, which means, trivia does stand for useless knowledge.
But you also have your music knowledge, so it kind of balances itself out.
There's
I
that.
count to 4. That's as far as I got.
Hey, I can count to 4 now, thanks to you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, so are you Jim, are you coaching Donnie on how to do the drums?
I think coaching is the wrong word. I would say enlightening or teaching, but
Enlightening.
honestly, we're off to already a good start. So you know what, coach? I'm drum coacher now. That's a new title. Professor Drum Coacher the Third. I don't know.
That's fucking awesome.
That's good.
He makes me run after every lesson for some reason, though.
Makes you what?
Run.
Run? Oh, okay. Not get naked. Take pictures of your asshole or something. Okay, good. Good. As long as there's not that.
Self-taught rendition of the movie Whiplash. That's what's going to happen. No.
I feel like an extra on Drumline.
Thanks on Drumline, best movie ever.
You're the token white guy.
Yeah, the one white dude.
Which clearly played just the bass drum. So,
Yeah.
holy shit, that actually did happen in the movie too, I think. No, yeah. That movie was baller, by the way, but that's a whole nother story. No, it's so Donnie and I are doing the music stuff, and it's fun. We'll do another lesson here coming up as long as you practice all the shenanigans.
I've played the drums every single day for at least half an hour since that session, by the way.
Okay. A true drummer would say that exact same lie, by the way, and you've done absolutely nothing.
I can
This
count.
guy.
I can count to 4 and move my right foot with both my hands. That's as far
Perfect.
as I've gotten.
Yep, that's I mean, really. I mean, it's.
And there's still a ton of yelling at my kids because they want to come in, they want to listen, and I'm just swinging sticks at them.
Get out of here!
Shut the damn door!
Shut the damn.
You start doing like drum tricks where you start twirling the sticks, you start pointing at them while twirling the drum. Like, get out of here! It's like,
fucking kill you. Pretty soon you'll bring the drumsticks on the toilet. So when they like barge in, you're like, ah! Get out of here.
Some people have ninja stars. I'll just have jump sticks.
Just drumsticks.
Just in case.
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
practice makes perfect, and you never know. I mean, it's drum throne, it's the porcelain throne. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. I don't plan on ever being perfect. I just want to play a couple of songs and just have fun.
Yeah.
It gets out a lot of aggression. Having a bad day at work, go beat
Totally.
the fuck out of your drum set for half an hour and you'll feel better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can hit my drums, but I can't hit my wife or kids.
Perfect. There we go.
I'm with.
Every domestic abuse situation should just end with the cops hauling in a drum set and just being like, "Here, try this."
Okay, put down the bottle. Here's a drumstick.
Yeah, exactly.
Have
Put
fun.
down the Southern Comfort. Here's a 9-piece.
Like, so I've done band practice for like 16 years with a whole bunch of other like bandmates and whatnot, and oh man, I had a shit day. I'll play 3 songs and I'm just like, oh, I'm really angry too. This is pretty cool. But if you see a guitar player or bass player after 3 songs, they've missed a couple notes, they've put their foot through the amp, they've smashed the guitar, they drink half a bottle of Stoco, and they're just like punching the first person that walks in the door.
Yeah, they broke a string or two.
Yeah, and I'm the happiest camper alive. I'm like, it's therapeutic. Why isn't everyone a drummer? Like, it is. You bust a bolt or something on a truck. I almost said bust a nut on a car.
That happens sometimes.
And when righty tighty becomes righty loosey, like, I'm so angry, play the drums. That's all you got to do.
There it is.
Just go hit something.
That's how you find Zen. Is that how you find Zen in 2020?
I mean, I hit euphoria after I play for a certain period of time, and I have like that kind of exhaustion. I'll just kind of stop feeling my body and just kind of be bliss.
Jesus.
I don't know. Yeah.
Is that flow? Is that considered flow where you reach like that point? It's almost like meditative.
I think it's more menstruation.
Menstruation. Wow.
Yep. That's I hit menstruation. Where's my quinceañera? Sweet beans.
I can't follow that. I can't follow that.
I'm like, what? I can't top this. Like,
Jesus Christ. Jim, what are you most looking forward to in 2021?
oh,
Menstruation?
Geez.
I mean, are we...
Hopefully.
No. You start transitioning.
Yeah. I'm for the most thing. 2021 is looking like it's going to be vaccinated and we can get together again, sort of thing. I had a review recently for this last year at the end of the year, and I had a Christmas bonus, which I was pretty shocked about.
Hell yeah!
And it's a good chunk this time around, and I was like, man, why do I go to work? Like, what do I do after work? Because usually when you go to work, you pay your bills, and you pay for something you do for fun. So I'm really trying to figure out what I'm doing for the fun aspect. I'm getting my eggs in a row. I'm really leaning into doing something with streaming or voice acting or just podcasting.
Nice.
And I really want to focus on a hobby, the truck. I need to find a clean S10 sometime soonish.
Mm-hmm.
Not hopefully pay too much for it because I want to do a complete build start to finish.
Let us know.
Man.
I have connections down in Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
So we can find you something kind of clean.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't even care what engine's in there. It's going to be LS swapped into something beautiful.
Yeah.
Or
it's an S10, doesn't matter.
No. 83 Boxer? Oh, Spicy. But I mean, I'm looking forward to what I've started getting myself going for with YouTube and just getting videos out there. Because I think part of like my 2020 realized like I'm not leaving anything behind. I'm not bettering myself. And with 2021, I'm really, what can I do to like either A, leave behind something for someone else if someone's down, make someone smile.
Nice,
like
man.
I said, just spread some good words. If I can write music, I mean, I've actually started writing music for my band too. So, and singing. So I mean, that was tip of the iceberg.
Hell yeah.
I've got books and just, I don't know. It's going to be crazy. I don't know how to pump the brakes on this one at this point in time because everything's turning up Millhouse sort of thing. Because, I mean, I get to talk to you guys. You guys' chat's going awesome. I want to do a trip up to Duluth sometime and do a project, like a weekend burn of some sort of, we're doing this and this, and we're doing burners. And that's it. That's as far as I got.
That sounds good, man. Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you, dude. So you put a lot of effort into, clearly you put a lot of effort into whether it's trying to make yourself smile or you're just trying to like put out good vibes into the ether.
Yeah.
It's felt, dude. Like, I love the shit that you share on the interwebs, on the socials. I love the videos that you put out. I love having you on the podcast. Like, I just love having you as a buddy and know that, like, the shit that you put out there is good. It's quality, man. Like, it is having an effect, so hopefully it's making you as happy as the people that are hearing it, that are experiencing it. So keep doing it, dude. So keep doing it. Start that podcast. Keep that Twitch stream going.
Yeah,
Make the people fucking laugh, because you're doing it, dude. It's a good time.
You're one of the few people that I know when I talk to, I'm gonna leave with a smile on my face.
No shit, yeah.
Like there's never a sad moment. It's always like, oh yeah, this is gonna be funnier than hell.
Exactly. I know. That's why I was so excited. We were trying to like line up people for this podcast, and you're just like, oh yeah, Jim's in, and I'm like, fuck yeah. like I hope he's not bummed that, or I hope he's not like bothered that like he's gonna be on another one already.
Yeah.
Because we're just like bugging you so much. Dude, it's always a pleasure to have you on here, man.
But you're our closer.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the closing act. You're the headliner.
He's the headliner.
I'm finally I just wish the rest of my band was here. I don't have like a body. Where was that? The one guy that was hiding in the corner, sort of thing. Like you told me earlier, I'm like, where wasn't he here? Like I could have been like, all right, I would like to accept this nomination for me. All right, cool. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, but on a serious note, like you can probably cut all that. That wasn't good stuff. But I'm still like, you guys are the shit. I love it, and those words mean a lot. I've been going through a lot of stuff in the past, and kind of Robin Williams-esque, where I'm trying to make everyone else worried or happy and smile, and I'm not really taking care of myself. But I have a proper support crew with my sister, living with them, and just kind of good people in my life, and I've trimmed the fat on people that I don't want to talk to, and I'm trimming the fat on like good people that I want to be affiliated with more and more. And you guys are right up there, and it is awesome because I love seeing the guys work, the podcasts, just being able to like be a visitor and a guest and whatnot. I'm humbled and honored, kind of sort of thing, because it's just cool, you know. Like you're good people, you're friends, and it's just hanging out and having beers.
Hell
And
yeah,
to
man.
me, that's the best thing. And yeah, I mean, I can't name a bad time where I've talked to you guys or had a bad interaction. Like Power Cruise, awesome shenanigans.
With that being said, I don't remember most of Power Cruise.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Hell
it
yeah,
started there, and I don't know, it's just been a blast. I mean, I owned one of your Civics for you know Pete's sake. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
for better
That's true,
years. So, yeah.
Hell yeah,
That's
Jim.
Hey, here's to you guys. Hopefully this is not
Hey,
the
to
last.
you,
There's
man.
many more. Like I can't wait to see what happens 21 for you guys. So
Yeah, man. So, fuck 2020.
Yes.
fuck
Fuck 2020.
2020.
Here's to 2021. May it be a far better year than 2020 was.
I'll drink to that for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Jim, for joining us. It is always a pleasure, man.
Always.
We'll do this again very
God,
soon.
My side hurts from laughing so
I
much.
know, right? Hell yeah, dude. All right, Jim. Take care, bud.
Hey, you too.
We'll see ya.
I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.